All right, good morning, everybody. This is Brian Euchre from the Book Nook and Java Shop, and we're here today to talk about what we're reading during these COVID-19 times. I am reading The Plague by Albert Camus, who won the Nobel Prize for Literature back in 1957. And The Plague is similar to what's going on now, where it affects the town, shuts the whole town down, and everybody's dealing with it. Next, we have Marcia from Lowell.
Hi, Brian. I just finished reading The Prisoner of Heaven by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and this is the third book in the series set in the literary universe of the Cemetery of Forgotten Books. You can read any of the books at any time. They are connected by characters and some of the plot lines, but they read independently as books on their own. Full of intrigue, mayhem, mystery, and a notorious castle prison. Page turners.
Great, thanks, Marcia. And in Indianapolis, we have Matt and Judy Hayes. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. The book that I finished recently that I really liked, and I don't have it in my hand, it's called The Life and the Death of the Great Lakes. The author is Dan Egan, and he writes about the ecology and the history of the Great Lakes and some things that have been done to the Great Lakes as 20% of the world's freshwater. And it's a hopeful book. I found it really easy to read. It's almost like a novel, and it's very hopeful at the end about some of the things we can do to keep the balance of the ecology in the Great Lakes together.
Great.
One of the best books I've read in a long time is Barbara Kingsolver's Unsheltered. And this book deals with parallel lives. One takes place in 2016 and the other in 1874. And these two families live at the same location in Vineland, New Jersey. The book is hopeful, presents a lot of challenges, and an excellent read, as Kingsolver is just a wonderful writer.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, Judy. Next, we have Jenny from Books and Mortar on East Hills, Grand Rapids. Is that right? On Cherry Street.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't been there yet, please be sure to stop by once they open back up. She is selling books online, as are we, to keep you all reading. Go ahead, Jenny.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian. Hi, y'all. So I am reading The Overstory right now, which is the perfect novel for me because I can escape into it. It's an epic novel with very lovable characters, and it's narrated by the Overstory, or the forest. So it has a lot of important messages on how to avoid ecological collapse in our modern age, and it's a real page turner. I think y'all should read it.
Excellent. All right, Andrew, book buyer from the Book Nook. What you reading?
All right now I'm reading Good Poems for Hard Times. It's by Garrison Keillor. It's a good book right now, poetry collection for, being trapped in a pandemic right now. You need something to be optimistic. And he says that poetry is the truest form of American journalism. It's a very good book. It really moves you. And that's my pick right here. Thank you.
Perfect for Poetry Month. And last but not least, Mark Murr from Austin, Texas.
Hi, I'm reading The Order of Time by Carla Rovelli. It's a fascinating story, a scientific story on why there is no time. It's only in our heads, but it ends with some great philosophy and literature.
Great, thank you. Well, there certainly is time when we're on Zoom, so we have to sign off now. Thank you very much.